So Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman laying out the last full budget of Modi 2.0, Antyodaya at the core of it, it's its soul, delivery up to the last mile while making sure that there is sabka saath. It's an inclusive budget. But the big ones came in the slog overs. Part B, direct taxes, everybody was waiting for, and she took a sip of water and also played up to the galleries there, said, we are all waiting for this. But these are the slabs, ladies and gentlemen. This has got to get the middle class smiling. It's got to get even the lower income smiling, because if you've got an income tax slab of exemption up from 5 lakh rupees to 7 lakh rupees, that's a huge bonus. And of course, the government was wanting migration from the old tax slabs to the new tax regime, old tax regime to the new tax regime, and they have incentivized that big time. So even for the middle class and also for the rich, the overall tax burden down from 42% to 39%, a 3% drop at the higher income levels, above 15 lakh rupees and over the surcharges. That is one big announcement. But even the revision of the tax slabs, if you are in the new regime, look at the bottom of the ticker and also right to my left here or on the right of your screen. For 3 to 6 lakhs, the slab is 5% in the new regime. Income for 6 to 9 lakhs, the slab is 10% in the new regime. And income for 9 lakhs to 12 lakhs is 15% in the new regime. 12 to 15 lakhs is 20%. And anything above 15 lakhs, it's 30%. That's the slab. The new regime incentivizing. Gaurav Chaudhary is with us. Gaurav Chaudhary, Gurcharan Das ji is also with us. Capex gone up by 33%. Tax slabs brought down. Who is going to complain? We're going to look at how many smileys and how many people are saying it's a very good budget on news18.com. We'll put that also, how many smileys and how many people think it is poor. But Gaurav Chaudhary? Yeah, and still bringing down the fiscal deficit from 6.4 to 5.9%.
Oh, yes.
Gurcharan Das ji is also with us.
Yes. So on the capex front, I think all of us were expecting a rise in the capex on the government's capex and the centre's capex for this year, but the 33% rise was something much beyond anybody would have anticipated. Now, to bring it up to 10 lakh crores. So if you do a trend analysis over the last 15 years or so, from 2009 onwards, it's gone up from about 1.7% of GDP to 3.3% of GDP in 2023. That's a massive jump. And that is something, and what the finance minister has done is demonstrated the government's intent to walk the talk so far as heavy lifting in investment is concerned. Infrastructure is going to be an economic force multiplier. The government believes that is the way to spin jobs and multiply income, and that is going to remain so. So that is something that the government is very clear about. It is going to do the heavy lifting and expects that to crowd in private sector investment. And there is evidence to show that private sector companies have committed a lot of investment over the next several quarters. I think that textbook assumption is now beginning to play out.
It is huge. Gurcharan Das ji, I was just looking at the smileys of the people, our viewers rating the budget. About 58% are saying it's fantastic, it's excellent or good. 58%. There are 11% who feel it's an average budget. But nearly 30% now are saying they don't like this budget. It's a very poor budget. I'm just looking at the clauses and all that we were discussing. Even yesterday, when we spoke about skilling, we spoke about capex. We also said that there has to be a certain level of fiscal prudence. You got to keep the fiscal deficit in control. And she said that they are going to target at 5.9%, down by about 5% from the last from year 22-23 in 23-24. So very aggressive in their vision, very inclusive in their outlay. How are they going to be able to manage this, Gurcharan ji?
Well, I personally think, yes, this is a very good budget. And it's a responsible budget. And really the news about the continuation, the third year in a row, they're going to continue the policy of creating jobs. And the best way the government can do that is through infrastructure spending and capital expenditure. So I frankly did not expect the capex to grow by 33%. I mean, 10,000 crores. This morning, we was hoping that it would go over 7,000. You know, and so this is very good and done prudently. I mean, my sort of target was don't let the fiscal deficit go over 6.4%. and they've brought it down to 5.9, and that's really, and showing the paths that they really mean the path to go to 4.5. So very responsible again, and the incentivizing of the new tax regime, I think is excellent. I mean, really, they are. It's the right way to go, and to recognize the fact that we have to be globally competitive even for the very rich.
Correct.
And bring their tax rate down from the high of 42.7% down now to 39. And so I mean, I could add a few more things, but to me, if you ask me, the trend to enhance compliance, to reduce compliance burden is so important, because we are supposed to be a difficult country to do business in. And so decriminalizing, 3,400 decriminalizing measures, the removing obsolete laws, all these really are welcome. Making KYC, simplifying KYC, having PAN as a common identifier, these and relief, a lot of the relief to MSMEs, etc., and settlement of contracts. We score the lowest, and here we are. I think,
Gurcharan ji, we will get to the cake in just a bit, but let's just focus on the icing for the moment. It's the tax slabs. That's right there, right up there, dollops of it, the axing of the tax slabs at all levels, not just the middle class, the poor, and also for the rich. Absolutely. Because a lot of the times the rich would say, what's my fault if I'm earning more than 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs, or if I'm earning 2, 3 crores, 5 crores? Why should I pay such a huge tax? Where is the relief for me? The Aam Aadmi sandwich between the 5 lakh to the 15 lakh, 20 lakhs, for them also it's a big push. Gaurav Chaudhary, thumbs up or thumbs down? Quickly.
No, it's definitely a thumbs
up. Thumbs up. Gurcharan Das, thumbs up or thumbs down, sir? Or somewhere in the middle for this budget? Gurcharan ji, thumbs up.